Hey MiniWarGamers, and welcome to another episode of Who Would Win Herohammer Edition. Today we're going to do a mini battle report, one monster, the Tomb King Necrosphinx against the Lizardman Kroq-Gar. Ryan will be my opponent today. He's going to operate Kroq-Gar on his Carnosaur, and I will use the Necrosphinx. If you're unfamiliar with these Who Would Win battle reports, these are little mini, very mini battle reports. They're just a one-on-one little arena tournament type thing. One model versus one model. Two models enter this ring of trees. Only one comes out. Who's going to win this Herohammer? We got two monsters that are very good at killing other monsters. Who do you think is going to win this one, buddy?
Kroq-Gar.
Kroq-Gar's going to win?
Kroq-Gar.
Okay. So you can see the full rules for all these monsters, sorry, all these models online at Games Workshop, or go to the Sigmar app and get everything you can. See the full rules for everything here. Now there is one rule I do want to bring up. For the Necrosphinx, the Sacred War Statue rule, it reads as follows. Have any wounds or more wounds inflicted on the Necrosphinx, rounding fractions up. Now, the way we're reading this here is, we're not going to have the amount of damage a weapon does because it has a damage profile. We're talking about actual wounds. So if one weapon has 5 attacks, and it goes through and does 3 damage, we're going to then have those wounds. We think that's the correct way, but if you disagree with that, weigh in below and tell me how you interpret that rule, but that's what we're going to go with for this battle report and see how that goes.
Yep.
Alright, we are deployed. It's very simple. It's just one model. We're going to roll off for who's going first. Necrosphinx getting a 1. Looks like Kroq-Gar's going first. In his hero phase, he's going to use the Ancient Warlord ability and make one of his weapons have 2 additional attacks. So which one are you going to go with?
I think I'm going to go with the Massive Jaws.
So, unwounded, he'll have 5 attacks with those massive jaws that are going to do some pretty serious damage if they go through. And then in the movement phase, moving 3 inches away from my guy. They're already in the center, so we're going to go ahead and move them right to the center. Make it look almost a little cinematic. Time to fight! After the shooting phase, so Kroq-Gar has a Sunbolt Gauntlet for D6 attacks. 2, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. No wounds. Okay, Kroq-Gar's attack first with his spear. He has 3 attacks hitting on 3s. He's got 2 hits and they're wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, -1 to my save, so 4 up. Made both those saves. And then attacking with the forelimbs, he has 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And wounding on 3s. They hit, they wound. No Ren, but they do 2 damage apiece. Uh-oh, they're both going through. I take 4 damage. I'm down to 8. And because of his ability, rounding those damages up, cutting in half, takes only 2 damage. Up to 10. So, boom. So there'd be 7 attacks now with the Massive Jaws, and because both the forearms hit, it's +2 to hit. So 7 attacks hitting on 2s. Everything hit. These things are dangerous. They're wounding on 3s. Oh boy, 5 went through. And 5 go through, -1 to my Ren, 5 up save. Looks like, whew, only 2 are going to go through for 6 wounds, round it in half for 3. 7 wounds. Alright, Necrosphinx turn to pile in on the side, because why not? Haha. With his gigantic scything blades, he has 4 attacks, and they're hitting on 3s. He got 3 hits. And because I've taken so many wounds, these things are now wounding on 3s. However, if I roll 2 6s on these weapons here against a monster, it's 10 mortal wounds. Give me a couple of 6s, and halfway there, we got 2 wounds. That's -3 in the Ren, so there's 6 wounds to Kroq-Gar. With his stone claws, he has 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Everything hit, and they're wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, 5 up save. Take 2 wounds, down to 4. And with his venom spiked tail, he has 1 attack hitting on 3s. Which misses! Ooh. There you have it. After 1 round of fighting, neither one able to kill the other one outright, but I think whoever fights first is going to win. Actually, this guy has a better chance of surviving. So if you roll first, you might win this one. So let's see if we go first round 2. You are going first. And Kroq-Gar is going to pile around somewhere after doing his command ability on himself.
Poke you in the face.
Getting right up in his face. What weapon do you give +2 attacks to? The claws or the teeth?
I'm going to do the claws.
Do the claws? Okay. In the shooting phase, D6 with a Sunbolt Gauntlet. 3. 3 shots, wounding on 3s. That is 2 hits, wounding on 4s.
No.
No wounds. Going into combat, there's 3 attacks with the spears, hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits, wounding on 3s. No wounds. Kroq-Gar, it's not you do, buddy. And the Carnosaur's clawed forelimbs, adding 2 attacks to this, so 4 attacks this turn. Hitting on... Actually, I'm not sure you're hitting on, he's just so wounded. I'll check that out. Because he's so wounded, he's hitting on 5s, so he got 1 hit. And he's wounding on 3s.
Nope.
No wound. And with the massive jaws, he has just 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits though, they're wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, -1 of my save. These are going to be 4 up saves. Or 5 up saves, made them both. Ooh, that was your big attack, and there's 3 wounds apiece.
Yep.
Ouch.
Kroq-Gar's dead.
Uh-oh.
So, very dead.
That's all he's got left, right?
Crocodile soup.
Alright, my guys to go. He's the pilot on the side again.
Stop it.
With my scything blades, I have 4 attacks hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits. And wounding on 3s. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's gonna kill you.
I think that, yeah, Kroq-Gar's dead.
That's more than enough wounds to kill Kroq-Gar. He was unable to stand up to the Necrosphinx. The fact that this guy cuts wounds in half and stays resilient for quite a long time, if we were doing that right, this guy might be really, really good. Weigh in below, really let me know how you feel about that and how you would interpret that rule. And if you have any other ideas for matchups for the Who Would Win Herohammer Edition, let me know. Thanks for watching.